Since the very start of this series, I have been living like this. Nothing sorted, everything's just kind of all over the place, no sort of... It's just a mess. So in today's episode, I'm going to build myself a very, very large mega base. I'm going to turn this area of my world into this, and that would explain why I haven't uploaded in so long. I'm just going to map out the area with wool. So the outline is complete, but I somehow messed up. So I just have to now clear 175 bloody wool. Alright, so now this is the outline. The middle bit here is going to be the storage. Now, I'm just thinking, because I don't really see the point in emptying all of the water, because it needs to be currently on Y63. I need to go down 43 blocks to Y20. I don't see the point in emptying all the water, because, for example, like this is going to be like diagonally down, and if I empty all of it, then I'm going to get a load of mobs spawning underneath, and also from the outside then I feel like it will look weird because it's just going to have a massive open space rather than water. Alright, so the outline here is done. I don't know what's easiest, because there's a lot that everything above the wall has to go, including the water. I've got to do all of this as well. Why did I do this to myself? Right, now all I need is a load of deep slate. I might just turn all of these into polished. Time to fill all this in. I don't know how far across to go though. Oh, I'll figure it out. Okay, so all this is filled in, well, this section anyway. Everywhere that I left wool is because I want sea lanterns to go there. I've alternated bricks and tiles into it as well to add a bit of texture so it's not just flat. But these are all the blocks I've got left, so I think I'm just going to keep on going down the line and see how far I get with just this. I ran out of polished deep slate, so to be fair, it filled out quite a bit, and I was kind of like all positive about the fact that I didn't need that many, but then I realized it's only filled up that bit, and I also need to go down quite far. So I think, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way around this section. So I'm gonna go get some more deep slate, carry this all the way around until this entire level all the way around there is full, and then I'll go down to the next section and so on, and then I've got to do it again 3 more times. This is going to take me forever. I've got myself all my shulker boxes and a beacon because maybe it will work. Okay, now I just need a beacon. Right, and then that. Here's 2. Shulker boxes are set up. Time for me to just fill in all of them. I'm not leaving here until all of these shulker boxes are full. Okay, so I've decided to make some more pickaxes because I can't be bothered to come up and have to regen this every time. No! Okay, well, that's not a good start. No! Okay, then there's that. Right, that's not... okay. No! Why do you keep giving me just Unbreaking 3? Okay, I got 2 extra. That'll do for now. Well, that was too close for comfort. I didn't have my totem on. Jesus. So I was just I was refilling my pickaxe with XP and found out a problem. Okay, good, they've already spawned. But basically there was loads here. There was a ton of these guys. Oh yeah, there's some more. Oh, okay, well, they're annoying. So, yeah, that happens when I try to use that. I decided to put a H2 beacon up top, and I have no idea why I didn't do this to begin with. I've completely forgot it even existed, and it would have made it so much easier. But I suppose actually this is good timing because I've got a lot more stuff to remove. Currently it's 6 in the morning and I haven't slept. So I've been doing this a while, and I'm not stopping until I have done it. Okay, it is now midday. I did take a little bit of a break, but this is all finished. I mean, it's impossible to see when I'm actually swimming, but it is all emptied down to the bottom layer. The next order of business, I think, is to get all of the sea lanterns I'm going to need. So I'm going to do that now, and you're actually going to see that in the previous episode. Alright, I'm back from making the last episode, and as you would have seen, I made this splendid farm. I have been AFK up here for a little bit more time so that I can fill in the sea lanterns on the section we've already done. Let's just gather all of this stuff. It only makes... oh, okay, no, wait, it's over a stack. Yeah, okay, I need a lot more storage in here. So close to a full shulker box full, but couldn't quite get there. I'm sure this will be enough. Goodbye. Alright, so now I can go around and fill in these gaps with sea lanterns. Like so. You know what I just realised as well? I've got a Heart of the Sea. So that means I can make a conduit, doesn't it? How do you... I just need the shells, and then I need prismarine blocks. Can't remember how many I need. 28 is a weird number. I want at least 30. Whoa. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was not keeping an eye on my health. And now I need those shell things. I'm just going to bring emeralds with me in case the wandering trader appears. And any drowned that come, I will slay them. Alright, so now that's done. How many of these did it actually take? I swear I went all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To like 8 stacks. Drop a shell. Oh, never mind. So I'm going to need 8, 16... oh wait, no, I've missed... I haven't even done down there yet. Oh my golly gosh. Alright, so now all of that is done. I'm just contemplating whether or not I like this. I don't know if I want that in the middle. I prefer the look of that. I don't know, I'll make that decision later on. But either way, that used over 17 stacks. I did say I needed a lot of sea lanterns. And then the next few, I don't even know how long it was, days, weeks, months, everything kind of just blurred together. But I spent ages removing the water, just making these sand patterns to section off different areas and using sponges, and then having to go back into the nether to dry out the sponges and repeat the process over and over and over again. And it took ages because of how deep it goes, because when it goes down 40 blocks, either I've got to use loads of sponges, or like I did in this one, I blocked off like a platform with sandstone so that I could more easily kind of empty certain sections, and then the bit underneath the sandstone would pretty much already be sectioned off on its own because of blocking off the source blocks. But yeah, this took a while. And finally, that is corner 1 done. Now from that angle, it doesn't look that big, but then you fly into it, like that is this is quite a big space. I think it looks quite cool though. I don't know if I can add any more texture. Like obviously these add a little bit of texture, but I don't know if I can add any more. But now I've just got to move on to
doing the other 3. And so I did. I got started on the second corner. I had a little bit more of a rhythm for this one now that I knew kind of what I was doing, but it still took me a while. And I decided to create more storage in the sea lantern farm because I was just overflowing. And then once that was done, it was just repeating the same process. This is why it's all cinematic shots, because I was doing this whilst I was away for work, just doing random bits on my Mac, so I didn't have my mic, so I couldn't record, so I was just doing all cinematic shots. It's not very interesting, but I got it done. And that's corner 2 done. Now I just have 2 more to do. This thing is so much bigger than I realized it was going to be. This is just half of it. That took me a week to complete, and it made me use all my deep slate. So half of it has used all that deep slate I gathered over however many shulker boxes it was, 13 shulker boxes or something. So I had to start off this one by mining some more. I decided to go with a different tactic. So one thing I realized that was quite annoying about the last 2 corners was having to mine everything whilst underwater. At this point now, I actually do have the conduit set up because of getting it in this video. How many more fish until I get something good? There we go, there's one.
Right, so make the conduit.
But mining underwater is still a little bit of a pain and just annoying in general. So rather than mining everything out underwater, building the whole thing, and then having to do sections and emptying the water periodically, I decided to build down to the first flat layer and then even everything out and then empty the water, so I wouldn't have to do the whole sandstone technique. And then it would just mean having to mine everything with haste 2 afterwards. Now the only thing with this is that it meant obviously mobs spawned when I was mining at night, so it's a bit annoying, but I did find it a bit easier, so I carried that tactic on to corner number 4, the final corner. And finally, that is the 3rd corner done. I've got 1 left. I'm starting to think, I don't know what to do about these bits, because it looks kind of weird just kind of like being here. So I'm tempted to make this line on the outside as well. I don't know, I'll see. It's just because like having them just there kind of looks strange. It's getting there, it's getting there. Let's get in there. It's just, this is taking forever. And finally, the time had come to complete this annoyance and gigantic pain in the ass of a build and do the 4th and final corner. But I also realized something when I needed more deep slate, and that is this. I've still got this machine set up for the diamonds, and I thought, well, does this not just drop materials? And so I tested it, and it drops a lot more than I thought it would. So without even damaging my tools, I can get loads of deep slate. I can just set this off, run around here, and then fly back, and just like that, 1, 2, 3, almost 4.5 stacks of deep slate. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. So yeah, kind of annoyed that I haven't been doing that the whole time, because getting all of that deep slate did not take me anywhere near as long. Hey ho, of course I learnt my lesson at the very last one. Completing this one actually didn't take anywhere near as long as the other ones, not only because I kind of got my groove with how to do it, but I just kind of put more effort into doing it and spent more and more hours doing it. All this cinematic footage you've seen does not even put into perspective how long these sessions have been. Just building the parts and then sectioning it off with sand and emptying it with water takes hours, and I had to do that across a large space for 4 different corners. This has taken ages, but we finally got it done, so just enjoy the remainder of the footage that I've got. This took me way too long. I think I've made 4 videos whilst making this one in the background. It was just boring and a long process, okay? So I'm done with it now. And with that, the fourth and final corner is complete. Just look how big this is. This took me ages to complete. And it's finally done. It doesn't need to be this big. Why did I make it this big? I just have to move that to somewhere on the outside. I'm probably going to make a better one as well. And I need to split up these 4 sections somehow. Because I want each corner where the sea lanterns split to be for something different. Right, to start off with, I'm going to need to empty all these shulker boxes. So stuff like sand, I do not need loads of. All of this deep slate, I kind of want to keep. I seriously don't know for the life of me where I have put my axe. And then there's this random stuff. Oh, there's my axe. I have all of these shulker boxes that I can fill up with building materials. So let's get started on the villager houses, shall we? Go. There's the bricks, and now I think I left some thingamabobs in the old place. Did I? Yes. Now what I need is basalt and warped stem. Okay, I think I'm going to get 2 rows of this, and then I'll get 2 rows of the warped stem. Alright, I just need a load of this. Jesus, that's a tall one. Okay, that should be... Oh, never mind. I miscounted. All of them. Cool. Right, how do I... Alright, so now it's time to build. And I want all of these to be stripped, because otherwise it looks ugly. And then I'll have it basalt. I kind of want this to be alternating just for... so it's a bit more texture. Yeah, I also wanted to put the purple stuff. The nicest sounding block. Something like that. And then, how do I want it to go? Something like that. And then I wanted to do... something like that. I don't know. Maybe not the purple. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a builder. I think everything else looks alright. It's just the purple doesn't really look as good as I remember it looking. I'm gonna have people laughing at me. I'm not a builder, alright? I'm just chucking things about. I mean, at least there's texture and there's depth. You can give myself that, I suppose. I feel like that looks a bit empty, but then I also feel like I've used too many of these. It's not my house. It's for villagers. Here's a time lapse of the rest of them. That took a lot longer than expected, but I mean, I like the color palette. I feel like the color palette fits. So if you look at it from far away, it looks okay, in my opinion. But I just suck at building. So it just looks terrible from up front. I'm not sure if I want to put doors on or not. I'm not sure if I can actually be bothered, because they're just going to be roaming around and opening and closing them anyway. But the next thing I now need to do is I need to complete the walls for this top half. I need to get enough polished walls to go all the way around. And I need enough beds. So 1, 2, 3, 10 beds. I used a lot more blocks than I thought I would. And I've still got another layer to go. So I'm going to need to get more wood. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I think I'm going to double up some, because I've got... Actually, I might double up all of them. So now I just have to do same stuff but down here. So actually, you know what, to start off, I'm going to put the walls in now. And now, white paint. And now I've got nowhere to put the spare glass. Oh, I should have thought about this. It's time to get more wood and build the second layer of houses. And that's the second layer complete. So now, I just have to put villages and workstations in. Alright, I think I've got all of the ones that I want. I kind of want all of the librarians in one section. And that's all of them. And now obviously I just need villagers here. But first of all, I think I'm going to move these guys over there. Oh, I've got 2 cats here. Come to think of it, I don't actually know where I want this to go, because eventually I'm going to have a storage system down there, and if I put it all the way over here, I'm going to need to make a way for it to go all the way down there. I've decided I'm just going to leave that there for now, because those are the most annoying parts to move, the actual people, and I want to make a better iron farm anyway. So I think what I'm going to do instead is get some villagers into here. Why are you guys stuck? What's happened to cause you guys to be stuck? That's it, keep going, keep going. Right, and now... No, no. And now the painstaking process of doing this again. Although technically I only need 2 and just get them to breed, right. Right. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. My plan is to trap them in like this, so they can't get out, but the babies can. Should be able to just boop, 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 boop. Make a baby. Yes, okay. And then do the same this side. Where's this baby gone? You made a baby, right? Where is it? A baby should have been made. Where's the baby at? Why are you guys not making a baby? I don't know, but that's my plan. And now that's 1 quarter done. I want to just do, like, farms and stuff in the other ones. So I need to heal up my tools and such. Just like that. And now I need to remove this. This isn't needed anymore. This is the worst guy to have trapped in here. Why fire, bro? Alright, that's completely gone. Why are there no babies? Okay, anyway. Subscribe.